Good afternoon, District 84, and welcome to the Mojo Show. I am your host, Fred Bergeron, and the current public relations manager for our district. And today we have the lovely Gail Hill Smith here with us, who's going to talk to us about our Vegas Day event coming up next month. So take it away, Gail, and tell us about this lovely event that actually got rescheduled. So take it away. Let us know about this upcoming event next month, Gail.
Well, first of all, Fred, thank you for bringing me to this Mo and Joe show to promote this Vegas Day event. As you mentioned, this was going to be the theme for our annual conference back in May of 20. However, thanks to COVID, it was canceled. And not only did our district's annual conference get canceled, but conferences literally all around the world. So what our leaders have done is to make this event, it's a Vegas Day event, one day, full of workshops, of keynote speakers, of food, as we know, food rules, networking, and just so much more. But I think one of the key questions I have to ask you, and then anybody who is currently listening, have you registered?
Have I registered, Gail? Hold on a second here.
Okay. So where did Fred go? Well, so that I know that he's going to be coming back. Don't fear, everybody. But let me go ahead and tell you a little bit more of the excitement. Oh, there he is.
Gail, not only have I registered, but I am all in, girl.
Good for you. And I'm hoping everybody else is going to say those exact words. What I was talking to the audience about as you left to get that fantastic costume on is some of the things that are going to be taking place. First of all, let me tell you, the audience, which is the Toastmasters throughout our District 84, that this is literally an all day and an all night event. We have planned, starting early in the morning, a place for everybody to bring raffle items and to take a chance of starting to purchase their 50/50 tickets. Then our workshops start, and they are back to back to back to back to back. Our education chairman, Barbara Amato, has been working furiously and has been working hard to gather up the caliber presenters and coordinating topics that is going to benefit everybody. With that said, after our full day of workshops, Fred, we are going to be breaking to recreate the Fremont Street. And if anybody listening has not ever experienced going to Las Vegas to experience Fremont, Fremont Street is a long street, long block, where you have artisans positioned along the way, artisans such as jugglers, caricature artists, performers. You get the gist. And also other Vegas style entertainment that's going to be taking place. But before I elaborate a bit on that, let me go back to the workshops. Our workshops, as I had mentioned, are the main reason for bringing this event. We wanted to make the registration fee worth every penny that people are going to spend. So you just registered, you were registered. Do you remember that there were two tiers of the registration fee? The $99, which includes the entire day, includes both meals. It includes access to all your workshops. It includes access to witness and see all of the Vegas style entertainment, but the second tier of registration is the VIP at $129. And that includes everything I've just mentioned, plus so much more. You have special RSVP seating. And Fred, have you been to a district-wide event before where we know there's no RSVP seating, and seating can be a little difficult? Would you agree on that?
I would agree with that, and that's what I was going to allude to next, Gail, is do you think maybe with this whole COVID-19 pandemic that we should be expecting a full house at this event, being that it got rescheduled and this pandemic upon us?
Well, speaking of full houses, Fred, guess what I have in my hands?
Yes, I see that.
A full house. So, on a serious note, thank you for bringing that up. Yes, as mentioned earlier, the conference was indeed canceled because of COVID, and certainly we're still in the midst of it. So Toastmasters International has mandates for districts worldwide. Our government, of course, has mandates. The Hotel Association has mandates. So yes, we will be abiding by all the guidelines and the criteria necessary to make this event as safe as we possibly can for all of our attendees. So the full house, no, we will not be seating next to one another. We will be experiencing social distancing during the banquets and during the workshops. And because of that, our monitors will be limiting how many people will be in each workshop, so that, again, we can abide by the social distancing guidelines.
Okay, so we're still going to have workshops. I like that.
Yeah.
Third, Vegas has all these celebrities. Are you expecting any of these same celebrities at VegasDay? Tell us more about that, Gail.
Well, Fred, I know that you were at the reveal of the theme when it was going to be a conference, and you saw the likes of many personalities. Since we are now going to have this one-day event, we have indeed invited back not only the entire membership in our district, but we have invited back all those personalities. So expect to see, of course, Elvis, expect to see Sonny's and Cher's, expect to see the Marilyn Monroes, expect to see the sports personalities that are famous there in Vegas. And of course, this would not be the event that we want it to be without the, I don't think it's infamous, but the infamous ambassador to Las Vegas, the one, the only Miss Vegas herself.
Wow. So that tells me that if we want to see all these celebrities, and particularly Miss Vegas, that we need to get on the stick and register for this great one-day event.
Well, absolutely. And as it's been already promoted, registration is open, as you've witnessed. Registration is open on our District 84 website. Everybody received their own personal invitation via a district-wide email. The information is available in our district newsletter. And of course, now, people who have not opened up or seen that invitation verbally, we are extending that invitation to all Toastmasters around our district. And of course, all of our celebrities from Las Vegas. And in addition to that, speaking of registration, the Vegas Style Entertainment that I was talking about earlier is comprised of all the artisans that we were hoping to expect for the Fremont Street. And artisans, if you're out there, artisans such as mimes, as jugglers, singers, performers of some sort. And I happen to have some props here that if you are a juggler and you want to bring that talent forth, do. If you want to, I don't know if we have any unicycles. I'm not going to advocate a unicycle per se, but yeah, it's a form of art. Please think about it. And for anybody interested in more details, contact me. What about the Elvis impersonation contest? Yes, we were going to have that at the conference, and it was so widely accepted that we are definitely bringing it to our one-day event. So you want to be Elvis impersonators, contact me. I'll send you all the information you need. That's going to take place Saturday night during the banquet.
Okay. And what's your contact information, Gail?
What's that?
What is your contact information for those who get hold of you?
Well, the contact is available on the district website, and it is also available on the invitation that went via email. But verbally, for those of you who want to record it, grab your pencil and paper. It's real easy. Email ghsmith911@gmail.com. So again, ghsmith911@gmail.com. Now, Fred, I know earlier you had asked about the wedding.
You want to tell me about that? I heard there's going to be like a Vegas style wedding. So not only am I all in, but it sounds like you're going all out to really have this event kick in. So tell us more about that, Gail.
Yes, we are going to have a Vegas style wedding. We have a couple who, without giving too much detail, they met in Toastmasters, they fell in love in Toastmasters, and they want to share this moment with all of their Toastmasters. So I was very, very excited about that. But at the wedding, which will take place after all the workshops, and during that time frame when we're at the Fremont Street, the wedding will take place. We're hoping that the majority of our attendees will come play with us and have fun with us, wear a costume, Vegas style costume impersonating whomever. The wedding will take place at this time. We will have all of our Elvis impersonators attending the wedding in a capacity that I just want to build some excitement about this, but they will be performing and warming up their vocal cords, if you will, getting ready for the actual Elvis impersonation contest that'll take place during the banquet. In addition, following the Vegas style wedding, we'll also have renewal of vows. And not just any renewal of vows, but by an officiate who, yes, he too will be dressed in costume. I mean, after all, it's got to be Vegas style, right? So a renewal of vows. I didn't mention the other type of artisan or entertainment, that if you want to deal cards, deal some poker hands, yeah, that's going to be accessible as well. So it's just going to be a good solid hour and a half of Vegas style entertainment with as many of your Toastmasters who have talent or want to be talent to entertain us. So, you had also asked earlier about the banquet.
Tell us.
After all the workshops and after our big hour and a half, 2 hours of fun entertainment, then everybody will be going into the banquet room. They will be grabbing their seats, and then we will have a short procession of our leaders to come in and be welcome, and then to welcome all of us. And the primary reasons for this are probably fourfold. One, Beth, as our outgoing district director, she wanted to recognize the outstanding accomplishments of all of the Toastmasters. This is going to be an opportunity for her to do that, and also give us some final words, and then to bring in and officially install our now existing current administration. And they too will have some presentations, possibly some recognitions of Toastmasters. Of course, we're going to have the Elvis impersonation contest during this time frame. And we have a special keynote speaker who will be addressing the crowd. The one and the only Andy Dooley. And I've got his picture right behind me, so I'm going to bring my laptop up. Let's see, I've got to do this backwards. Bring it up. You can see that Andy, when he accepted his invitation, you can see District 84, 2 thumbs up. And he did it in pure Vegas style. See how colorful he is and how he dressed? There we go. So
I heard, I think the award you were talking about, didn't that used to be called the Hall of Fame? Are they still calling it that, being that it's just, we're calling it VegasDay, so they're still having the Hall of Fame. Now, I've heard, due to this COVID-19 pandemic, it's actually a good thing that we were going to have something like 65 plus new DTMs marching, and I believe that's a record for District 84 from what I heard. What do you think about that?
Well, that is what I have heard too. So we're going to have to do our fact checking and make sure, because yes, we as a district, we are having a record number of DTMs, and at the Saturday night banquet, we are going to have the famous District 84 DTM walk. And everybody that I have been talking to, and they are so excited about this component. And I know you're a DTM, and when you walked, you were presented this fabulous medal that is placed over your head. You do the walk, you do the high fives. We've got some outstanding fun music for the walk. And then we will have the reveal for the 2021 conference done during this time as well. And I can't spoil it for you because I don't know what the theme is going to be. So we'll just look for that and get real excited to find out what Debbie Jo and the conference chairman, Sandy DePrimo, have in mind for us.
Yeah, and I can't wait, Gail. And just for the people that are viewing this who may not be Toastmasters, could you just give a brief description of what DTM stands for, so they're not thinking about what an acronym is, what a DTM is, and what you have to do to get there? That's a great idea. Thanks, Fred. Yes, DTM, Distinguished Toastmaster. And this is the culmination, the distinction of having gone through the entire Toastmaster program. And in the legacy, I just imagine that the bulk of these DTMs are
because of the legacy program, which is being phased out officially as of June 30. And then come July 1st, the Pathways program will be all that is available to work toward your DTM. So it's been a lot of work for a lot of people to accomplish this status, if you will. And so much so that the Distinguished Toastmaster, once you have achieved it, you are often heard that it's no longer Distinguished Toastmaster, but rather the DTM stands for Don't Time Me.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So I'm just giving a heads up to those who attend the workshops. We're going to have quite a few DTMs, but our monitors will keep them on time.
Yes, I agree, Gail. And before we wrap up, I just wanted to just confirm with these Elvis impersonators, you said we were going to have a contest. They were going to even appear at the wedding. So let me ask you this: when this Vegas Day is all said and done, and these contests are over and the wedding's over, would it be fair to say that Elvis has left the building?
Well, maybe the next morning.
Okay. When you're not so hungover, maybe. Okay.
Well, it's funny that you say that, because after the night's banquet events, awards, presentations, contests, etc., as we know, those who have been to our conferences, but at this event, yes, we are carrying on the tradition. We are having the famous, I mean, this is world famous, District 84 hospitality. It is, I can't say sponsored, but it is a district funded event, open to all registrants, all Toastmasters and their guests, after all is said and done. And without a doubt, I know that every Elvis impersonator will be there, probably for the grand finale. And what I was remiss in, there are prizes for this coveted contest. We have already purchased these fabulous prizes for the best Elvis impersonator that our judges are going to be announcing. Can you see Elvis there?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, inside this container is one of those prizes, which I'm not going to show you.
Well, I'll be sure to, because you know I love to dance, Dale. You see me cutting the rug a few times at these events, and I'll be sure to bring my blue suede shoes and dance to the Jailhouse Rock. How about that?
You got it.
Okay.
You're probably going to hear Hunk Hunk of Love at the wedding.
I hear you, Gail. Any parting words that you would like to tell our audience before we prepare ourselves for this great, all out, according to you, Vegas Day event that we're looking forward to?
Yes. Get your reservation in. July 24 is the deadline. We have to have a head count to the hotel for proper planning and preparing for everything that's going to be going on. So July 24, deadline for registration. Registration, contact me for the Elvis impersonation contest, for the renewal of vows, and any questions that you might have as far as artisans are concerned. But the sooner the better. And I would say July 24th would be a nice, safe date. Now, July 24th also is a significant date for getting your ads or your sponsorships in for this event. And all of that information is available on the website. All the details are available, but we need that much lead time in order to get everything camera ready, in order to get it to the printer, in order to get it to our event for the August 22 Vegas Day event.
Well, thank you, Gail. And could you please let everybody know the address of the Vegas Day event so they can either write it down or watch this in a playback for those who are interested in going?
Well, again, that information is indeed available on the website and the registration. But let's see if I can get a good angle on this. You can see that it's going to be at the same place as the conference was going to be, the Embassy Suites by Hilton, and the address is 4955 Kings, spelled Kyngs, Heath, Heath Road, Kissimmee, Florida. Again, the Embassy Suites by Hilton, 4955 Kings Heath Road, Kissimmee, Florida. I want to see a full house, but with social distancing, and knowing social distancing is going to be in place. Thank you, Fred, so much.
You're welcome, Gail, and we will see you there. Have a great day, everybody, and would love to see you at the event. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye, Gail.
Bye, Fred. Thanks again.
You're welcome.